Good morning. Yeah, so I recently bought this new orange jacket. It's called the Rab Mythic Alpine jacket, and I purchased this because I saw it in a shop in the Lake District and I really liked it. And initially, I wasn't willing to drop the cash to buy it, but it went into the sale, so I was quite happy about that, and I decided to snap it up at a reasonably good price. Um, So the reason I decided to make this video was basically because I couldn't find many reviews online about this jacket. There's another one called the Rab Mythic Ultra, which has plenty of talk and press online because of its innovative technologies and things like that. However, the Rab Mythic Alpine didn't receive so much love. So yeah, I'm just taking this jacket on the first outing today. I'm just in the Peak District, just near Jacob's Ladder. So I've reached more or less the top ridge after the Jacob's Ladder. It's pretty cold. It's not too cold, but it's definitely snowy. It's not actually snowing, but it's foggy. It snowed a tiny little bit when I was coming up here, so I'm just grateful for my winter shoes right now. Um, so yeah, why did I decide to buy this jacket? Well, I had purchased a Patagonia Alpine down jacket, and I was really disappointed after it decided to break, or the seam on the pocket decided to rip open after just one walk, and I'd not caught it on anything. I'm really careful with my gear, and I decided to wait and see if I could find anything else before just asking for a replacement. We were in the Lake District on a quick break over Christmas to do some hiking, and I saw this jacket in the shop, and I thought, wow, that's really nice, and I tried it on. And then obviously you think, well, if it's this nice, it's got to be a bit expensive, and it was a little bit expensive, but it was also in the sale. So after a few days of deliberation, I decided to order the jacket after we got home. And when it came, I was really excited. I tried it on, and tried it on again, and it's a really warm jacket. It's really light. It contains 900 fill down, which I'd only previously used 800 fill. I don't think there's a massive difference, but it just allows the jacket to be a little lighter, and also the materials that you use are quite thin, so it's like a 10 denier material used on the outside, which is quite thin but also quite light. And one thing I didn't like about my previous down jackets is that because they were a little bit thicker, I couldn't breathe quite as well as I wanted to, so I found I got a little bit sweatier over time. Now, there might be different properties to the material of tendonite that I'm not sure about that might actually worsen sweating, but so far I felt pretty good. I've not had to take this jacket off at all. I've unzipped it a little bit from the top down, but other than that, it's a great jacket so far. I really love the colour and the design. I like the fact that the baffles are boxed so that if you're washing the jacket, you're not going to have that much distribution of down. One thing I hate is even when I tumble dry my down jackets, the down still sometimes clumps up a little bit. So that's one thing I don't like. Additionally, well, that's one thing I do like about this jacket. Additionally, the fit is really good. I think Rab usually tend to make jackets a little bit narrower than other brands, which means the fit can be quite well adapted to your body. So this fit is quite nice. It's got a good cinch around the hem as well. So I don't know if you can see here, you've got these like cinch cords here, um, which means it can be adjusted even more. So that's really nice. Now, onto a couple of things I don't like about this jacket. It's basically, there's two things that have sort of got my not even got my goat. They're just a little bit annoying, and if you feel you can put up with them and you're not really that bothered, then obviously fine. The first thing you can see here, the hood. Now I knew this before buying, is that the hood doesn't have a draw cord to tighten the hood around your face. Rather, it's got these elasticated sides, and then there's like a bit of a solid or more stable almost like a rod in the top of the hood where you can, a bit like on a face mask when you're putting it over your nose, you can just flatten it a little bit over your face, and it does help. It does do a good job to keep it on. It's a bit windy up here, but the hood's not come off so far, so it's doing fine. The only other thing is that the zip is only from the top, so there's no, if you can see there's no bottom zip, which means if you want to undo the jacket, you have to do it from the top down. And obviously, if you're wearing a backpack like this, as you can see, I've unclipped the side straps just to allow myself to zip this down before when I was climbing up the hill. So other than that, it's a really great jacket. I'd recommend it to anyone, and I think if you're looking for a jacket that is light, In the sale, relatively reasonably priced. This was about £180 in the sale, which I was happy to pay because it's such a good jacket. One that fits well and one that can pack really small. This packs into a very small. I've got sort of pack bag, or the little mini bag that you put it into in the backpack, but it packs down very small and it weighs next to nothing in your bag. So you might be thinking, well, I don't need a light jacket because I'm going to have a heavy pack. For me, the pack, it is not too heavy, but also it's the fact that the jacket is quite breathable that I really like. So you feel protected from the wind, you feel protected from the cold, but you can still breathe quite well in this jacket. So that's basically my review. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this interesting, useful if you're looking in the market to buy a jacket like this, because I know there weren't many reviews or unbiased reviews when I was buying this online. So yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know.